Prove it right here in game number 1.
So what I think is going to happen here is Villager is going to be covering the full hop, short hop height with his Void Rockets and slingshots, but then Ivysaur is going to jump up and throw Razor Leaves to cover even more zone. But right now, Villager already off stage, trying to set up camp. Monkey Sands kind of just giving him the work right now. Not quite, but all right, being able to make it back on stage now. Xyro taking the most damage so far in the game.
And I noticed Prismoid just pocketed something. I wasn't sure what it was. I think it was a boomerang. And right now, I think at some point, Orange will realize if Prismoid's going to run away all the time, might as well just commit to a 2v1. Because I kind of saw a little bit of that right there. But it's kind of, everyone's kind of everywhere. I'm honestly, you know, Prismoid's being a lot more active than I thought he would be.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in doubles, you don't, like, contrary to popular belief, I find you don't have as much time to, like, set up camp, especially if you're losing stage control. So you got to learn to play a bit more aggressive when you're a character who typically, you know, their whole playstyle is camping for the most part.
Exactly. But the stocks are pretty even right here. Steve tanking with Me Sword Fighter, which you don't really see too often, especially with how aggressive of a player he likes to be. But he has said he's become a little bit more passive than he used to. The Rapid Jab sending him off stage. That skyward slash dash is such a good recovery move. It's a lot harder to challenge than you think.
Oh yeah, the hitbox is absolutely massive. Oh, good coverage there from Prismoid. Recognizing Xyro got hit by the tornado there. Tried to prevent any further damage, and he did.
Great tech there from Steve. Yes, dude. No, you don't want to see that ever. But it's okay. Immediately jumps right back in with a down throw up air against Xyro.
All right. Oh, just holding him. All right, Xyro on Squirtle now. He's got to be careful. He's at kill percent because Squirtle's just, I believe, Squirtle's the lightest character in the game, right?
No, I think he's like second lightest. The lightest is Pichu.
Oh, right.
He's within the top 3, I assume.
That makes sense. Good team combo there from the red team. Unfortunately for Orange, that was a later hit of up air, so he didn't get the this massive, powerful hit. But right now, both teams just fighting for stage control.
And it's really interesting. You're not really seeing much zoning, and it makes sense because Orange knows he can't just throw out all his projectiles, and Link has great normals.
Oh.
But it doesn't matter because he just had a bowling ball drop on his face.
And even though the stocks are even, percentage definitely in blue team's favor at the moment due to Steve being well over 50%, 60% even.
Man, this is such a back and forth game. You really can't define one team as being dominant, especially from the stocks, and especially from how both teams are having similar conversions off stage and on stage as well. Like right now, Orange and Steve have control. The blue team is at the ledge. And now, like, what is going on? This is so back and forth here. But Steve lost his stock. What? Just spike? What?
Prismoid tried to go and spike Orange, but he unfortunately got Xyro. But it's okay because it's a 2v1 in their favor.
It's like it takes 1 second for like 50 things to happen in doubles. That's how insane it is. Watching it, like what just happened? I don't know, but it's the 2v1 against Steve. And Steve with Me Sword Fighter, a character that's a bit sluggish, like in comparison to a lot of the cast. Uh-oh. Wow, the berry with an axe. Well, let's see this conversion back throw. Nope.
Oh, maybe next time, like, he looked to be in Vine Whip range. All right, down smash.
You know what? That was a really smart down smash. Steve should have tech rolled away, but I think Steve was probably thinking an F smash was coming because a lot of Ivysaurs do that, especially from how far forward it jumps.
Yeah.
So Xyro was covering tech in place, missed tech, and tech in. So just a small mistake there from Steve, but it was a really smart play from Xyro.
For sure.
Now, I feel like Steve's considering another character. As to who, I don't know. Because was Me Sword Fighter working? Yes.
Probably not as well as he hoped, though.
Exactly. So I think he might, like knowing him, I feel like he might pull out Mario. He might pull out Lucina. And they went to Kalos. I guess they want a lot more open space. Maybe the anti-camp. Okay, it is Robbie. That makes a lot of sense for the anti-camp. The only thing Orange really needs to watch out for is just not getting caught by Steve's nairs and just making sure that Steve has access to his gyro because he needs it. if Orange is playing with a gyro, what's Steve going to do?
Yeah, he loses one of his greatest assets as a character. Rob can get so many follow-ups off of that, hold down stage control, even combo off of it into a kill, like if he pokes with down tilt into it repeatedly. But we're seeing 4 zoner. Well, Squirtle's not so much a zoner, but we're seeing them all play a lot more aggressively than you'd think these characters would.
Yeah, they're just in your face already. Like, this is just, it's the salty spittoon, and a good conversion there of the Lord Rocket. But now, barely missing the up B.
Spot dodge, down smash, big damage coming out from Steve. Getting reverse juggled there by Xyro, and now Xyro going deep for an edge guard, but gonna make it back. Excellent Vine Whip as an anti-air.
Oh, and now pocketing the laser prismoid. He has that. Like, that's a scary thing to think, like, wow, he can throw this out from downtown. I feel like sometimes Steve gets a little bit too happy with trying to reflect projectiles with the side B. I feel like, that might not be the best idea for him to do, but an up smash. And now they are forcing the blue team all the way at the ledge here.
Oh, good get up from Xyro. I believe he threw out a jab right away to trade with that grab there. Because typically what happens is if people catch on to you neutral get up, like, well, to you consistently neutral get upping, I should say, there's a good chance you're going to get grabbed. Anyway, both teams just dropping a stock just now.
It kind of just proves how close these teams are in their skill. Like, one guy dies, another guy immediately dies on the opposite team. That was gyro to forward air. That was beautiful there from the red team.
Excellent stuff there. Holding down a somewhat solid lead right now, I'd say. You're up a stock. We are high percent off stage, and there's the Vine Whip. And honestly, I'd say this is more looking in blue team's favor due to the fact that Steve he's got more percent than Xyro and Prismoid combined.
While that's true, I feel like the conversions, like you could see right there, are so good with the red team that they can subvert any kind of damage deficit.
Yeah.
I was so hoping for a downer there from Steve.
That would have been sick. Oh, okay. He's getting away with a lot of these spot dodges. Oh, wow. That's beautiful.
I totally saw that coming. You know, you saw him off stage in that position. I knew he wanted the back air, and he got what he wanted.
Had absolutely nothing to lose and absolutely everything to gain from that. Xyro barely getting, like, avoiding that down air.
That was so smart there from Steve using the forward air. Instead, not extending the combo, but keeping Prismoid away so that he couldn't interrupt it.
Big damage racking up on Xyro. Unfortunate team kill.
A little bit stepping on each other's toes right there. Very unfortunate. Jeez.
Steve eating a fully charged IV forward smash to the face there. Luckily, he was at 0, so it didn't really do anything, but still. Oh man, Prismoid's got the gyro, putting it in his pocket for later. Let's see what he does with it.
Yeah, and like now that he has to, honestly, I think he'll just hold on to it because he knows it's just completely out of play now. Unless he can create another gyro, I'm not sure how that interaction works. But wow, big trade there, sending them both out.
Getting hit by both an axe and forward smash simultaneously. Ouch. Oh wow, this game is actually super even now, jeez.
Exactly, like both teams. Oh no!
Down smash, up smash.
He immediately takes the stock, and an up air not killing Charizard. They really need to buy a stock from Prismoid right now.
Oh, definitely. There's the up smash out of shield. A little bit stale because he just used it to kill Steve, but another one should do it, or literally anything from Charizard, really. There it is.
Ooh, and now this is even tougher for Steve because he's playing a combo food character.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Like, sure, if he takes Xyro's stock, it becomes a lot easier because then if he takes Prismoid's stock, like he just needs to take one stock.
Yeah, to find his footing again. It's up to, if he takes Xyro's, I'm not sure if he's going to go for the 2v1 or just let Prismoid handle it. Because he would be up 2 stocks to 1. Oh, that should, yeah.
No,
not quite.
We are on a big stage here.
With one of the biggest boys in the game. Anyway.
Racking up so much percent in an up smash. They immediately take the stock. Now back at Squirtle. This is going to be rough. Ooh, I think he was thinking back throw. I'm not sure what Xyro was thinking there. Maybe he just mashed out just in time. But Steve needs this stock from Prismoid. And that laser gets Prismoid away.
There's the forward smash.
That's such a big forward smash. Catching, I believe, like the drop off and jump up. And that's the set, Xyro and Prismoid over Orange and Steve, which, you know,